Hello people, greetings from Julian's Gist. So my people, the Tory went there for table today that has to do with Ruth Mathew. A lot is been going on in the cyberspace. We know Ruth Mathew has been crying for her baby and we have all raised our voice to join her voice. But right now, my people, there is a lot. When I say a lot, there is a video I'm going to bring your way, which Uncle Solomon did. But before I bring the video, on my own conclusion, this is what I think really happened. Ruth Mathew, Prof X, and Jeremiah, these three people knows what happened to baby testimony. And these three people are not telling us the truth. They are lying. That is why we have not been able to find baby testimony. That is why anybody who come close to the case gets bonds and run away. If you go with open hands to help them, you get bonds, except you want to be part of this conspiracy. If Jeremiah's hands are really clear, like he said, why would you go ahead and pay the sum of $10,000 to keep Ruth Mathew silent? But why? Why are you saying they blackmail you? It's like they don't know the meaning of blackmail. When you say blackmail, it means you have something you are hiding. What is it you don't want to come out to the general public? That is what you are paying for that money with. So that is Jeremiah. Comes to the Ruth Mathew is not behaving like somebody who is actually looking for her child. Ruth Mathew is trying to cash out in every possible way. That is why she came out to tell you, I'm living the life of a celebrity. I'm like a celebrity. When she was camped in a 5-star hotel, instead of you to be in your house, going from police station to police station so that we go follow you for back, they shout. Rather, you sit down for hotel. Profess sit down for internet. Who is on the ground looking for baby testimony? We thought it was Choma Johnson who is doing the underground work, not knowing that Choma Johnson and Profess, they are the same thing. Nothing is being done. Today when I go say Choma Johnson, they work for Apostle Suleiman. Next tomorrow when I go say na Jeremiah. The other day when I go tell us say na lawyer. So we don't even know what is going. Profess is just changing the narrative, just the way Ruth is changing narrative here and there. Today, Ruth go say na Jeremiah carry pikin. Tomorrow, he go say na Juliet. Next tomorrow, he go say he send and follow, go buy Indomie. So we don't. Why would a mother who lost her child be changing the narrative? That is the part that still got me worried. You feel they change face. Hey, be like saying na this woman. Hey, be like saying na this woman, because it's normal for you to lose something. You go to think na this one. Still like, bet you must know where you lost that thing, and you must know. Oh, I left this child with this person, or oh, I left this child alone with the brother here. But not to say, na Juliet, small time, we come here say, you didn't leave the child with Juliet. So why were you shouting Juliet all this while? And Profess keep saying Juliet, when Ruth already come out and say, no, she sent these children, follow 2 women. But you didn't leave the child with Juliet. So why did Juliet name came up in the first place? That is why I say, why do you people keep changing this narrative? We don't tire for this changing of narrative. What are you hiding? Profess, Ruth Mathew, and Jeremiah, especially the Jeremiah himself, because you are the one that gave out money. So you are the one that don't want us to know something. Jeremiah, you arrested Ruth, which we thought you were arresting Ruth for defamation of character, or because she is accusing you that you took her child. But that was not the reason you arrested Ruth. So the matter when they caught between you and Ruth has nothing to do with the child. Rather, you went to arrest Ruth for scamming, that Ruth is scamming people using her lost child. Who does that? So now police nothing investigate whether na baby lost, because na scamming matter na you dey talk. So it has to do with this same scamming of the $10,000. So you are not after the accused when they accuse you. That says a lot. That says a lot, because I would have thought, you dey accuse me, say I take your pikin when I not take your pikin. That should be the only reason you are arresting this woman. I don't understand anymore. So where is this child? What gives Ruth and Prof S and Jeremiah the confidence that this child will come out and will come out alive? For 3 years, who did they take for that country when they come out after 3 years? This child was taken when he was 2.5 years. This child is 5 years plus. We will still get that confidence. So it means you guys knows that this child is kept somewhere, living, breathing. And even Prophet say he's being taken care of. So Solomon don't come out now and say, Ruth and Jeremiah have something in common. That Jeremiah is the father of the baby. So there is nothing like kidnapping because na papa carry pikin. This matter tire me, oh my people. This matter is just taking different tones every day. Right now, me no believe wetin dey come out for Ruth mouth. I no believe wetin dey come out for Prophets mouth. Let them come out and tell us the truth. And I pity any blogger that is taking side with Prophets or taking side with Jeremiah or taking side with Ruth. These three people never tell us what is actually going on. Make I leave una with the video. May not be like say I talk too much. Please guys, if you have not subscribed to my channel, this is the right time. Do so by subscribing and hit that notification bell. Please like my video and share the video. Thanks. Bye for now.
I feel this is actually what happened. So this is not a conspiracy theory, like some people are saying conspiracy theory, because they feel like Prophet is saying he gave a conspiracy theory because he feels like the wall is closing down on him. So he brought a conspiracy theory. No, I'm a investigative journalist, and I will give you my assessment of this situation. That's what I'm going to give you. A lot has been said about baby testimony. Baby testimony was kidnapped, missing, allegedly by, all fingers are pointing at Jeremiah Omoto. Right? And the stories keep changing. No, he was kidnapped. She was taken by some woman. No, he wasn't taken by some woman. And the whole thing in itself, the inconsistency in Ruth's story, the inconsistency in Prof X's story, the inconsistency in the story of even Ruth's older baby. May I put it to you that Ruth was actually not married in any way to the father of her kids. Because if the father of the kid is somewhere out there, he will come out and fight for it. When she took this issue to Abuja, Nigeria, to speak to a human rights media person called Berekete, he after hearing her, he was trying to help out, and the inconsistency of her story made him to just throw away the story and move on because her story has been inconsistent. I would like to put it to you also that Ruth at one point asked Doris to take one of her child. That's Chioma. I have the audio. So it seems like Ruth is in the business of giving away children. Maybe because it's too burdensome for her. Now, Jeremiah Omoto has made some statements. One of the statements he made about baby testimony was the fact that baby testimony, he said, the baby testimony resembles him. Then this is something I've previously said. I think Prof X and his cronies, they're beginning to see where I'm taking this whole thing to. So now they want to jump ahead. I put it to you that Jeremiah Omoto is the father of baby testimony. Now the question there is, was it adopted or biological? Ruth knows that the baby is with Jeremiah Omoto. And my analysis is there was a transaction. There was a transaction between the two of them. Remember, Ruth was very familiar to some certain level with Jeremiah Omoto even before she came out publicly. I feel that there was a transaction, a financial transaction between them. Now, this is a financial transaction gone wrong. Maybe it was actually he's a biological father. Or maybe he told her that was a deal where I want to have this baby, and she negotiated and gave it away. But Ruth, because Ruth is not telling us the truth, she knows where that baby is. But she cannot say because she knew that she had a transaction, an agreement before that. Transaction gone wrong, or maybe she became greedy and wants to have more money. She met people like Prof X and like, no, don't worry. The 10 million he paid you, no, he has to pay you 100 million, because people like Prof X, who's a cyber criminal and a fraud, what they do is once they ask you to pay a ransom or to pay some money, they keep coming back. They keep coming back until they milk you. The same thing J. Israel did with Bishop Isaac Idahosa regarding Prof X arrest. Have you been to J. Israel's page yesterday? So why do we have to be bothered by these criminals about a baby who they know where the baby is? Look at the similarities. Are there similarities or not? Look at the nose. I hope you can also understand the skin color, the depth of the tone of the skin color. Look at the eye. Indeed, it seems like there's a similarities between them.